Since I discovered that my wife started writing a diary, everything has changed. A new orange soft-covered calendar with a combination lock. She is not an artistic young woman. She works in online education institutions, goes out late and comes back late, and rarely has the opportunity to feel sad. There should be a lot of secrets in this new notebook, otherwise it doesn't need to be locked. I am very interested in everything about her. Although we have been married for 7 years, she is still an extremely huge secret to me. I married for love. Since I proposed the idea of having a child, she has not slept with me. There should be nothing wrong with her body. She may have a phobia. I tried my best to tolerate her. I also found many books for her in the library to overcome pregnancy fear, baby fear, etc. I didn't deliberately let her read them. I just put it on my desk. This is just a small hint. As for whether she will read it, I am willing to wait for a lifetime. With the second-level qualification certificate, I became a psychological counselor. When dealing with people with psychological problems, I wait for them to heal slowly based on my professional habits. But the lock on this book is a bit unbearable for me. She is not my patient, but my wife. There can be secrets between husband and wife, but there can be no deception. This book is like a hailstone that fell in the 7-year gloomy marriage life, hitting my head. The itchy feeling of exploring the secrets makes it difficult for me to control myself. What professional ethics? What principle of keeping secrets? What morality of respecting others can't stop me from opening this book? There must be a gloomy secret in it, and there is a reason why this woman has been cold to me for half a year. At night, she still returned beautifully with a bright smile on her face. After 6 months of sexlessness, she was in a good mood. Wife, I made steamed pork with rice flour today. Come and try it. Oh, I ate it outside. A colleague got promoted today, so we had a dinner party to celebrate. Perhaps she saw the unhappiness in my eyes. And she added coldly, "My colleague usually takes good care of me, so I was so happy that I forgot to tell you. I have a cold uterus, so I can't have any emotional fluctuations." Don't be so rude. It's a cold uterus again. I smiled, helplessly. Not only for the steaming hot meat, but also for the sweet carrots below. And more importantly, for my neglected cautiousness. In order to take care of her illness, I turned down many quick errands outside the psychological counseling room. After completing the company's fixed consulting work every day, I ran to the vegetable market, selected the best ingredients, and rushed back to prepare medicinal meals. However, she went out for the dinner party without even saying hello. I don't know if she touched any cold drinks. Anyway, it's quite worrying. Then why don't you drink some Angelica wine to warm yourself up? What should I drink? Is your stuff useful? I'm still in pain like a dog day after day. I hate drinking the most. You still make me drink every day. You wrong, Joan. You are doing it on purpose. Get me drunk and you will be fine. No, I won't. I don't want to warm you up, Humph. Warm yourself. After saying that, Wrong went straight into the bedroom and locked the door again. I was confused, looking at the 3 dishes and 1 soup, and my heart was bitter. This sense of alienation is crazy. I really don't know what else to do to make Rong happy, or don't have children. I ate and washed dishes alone, took the quilt from the guest room and spread it on the sofa. I was in no mood to watch TV and was too lazy to watch Douyin. Just when I was about to turn off the lights and go to bed, my mother called me again. I hung up directly. Then I played a voice message. I was very depressed now, and my face must be bad. I didn't want my mother to think too much. Routine greetings. I said we slept, and at the end, my mother urged me to. After hanging up the phone, I silently felt the comfort brought by the endless darkness. Whether it was being a son or a husband, I was too incompetent. This sense of frustration surged like the tide of Qiantong River. 2. The next day, the sun was still bright. I got off work early, and I made a red date lotus seed soup after my resurrection. I still need to supplement. Psychology is one aspect, and the body is also important. After the time to get off work, Wu Rong did not come back. After waiting for another half an hour, Wu Rong came in. Lao, you don't have to wait for me to eat tonight. I ate a little at the gym. I'm in good shape today. I'll work overtime. You can eat and sleep early, and you don't have to wait for me. This, convex. In a fit of rage, I poured the whole pot of lotus seed soup into the toilet. I gradually calmed down under the strong water. After cleaning the kitchen, I slowly walked into the bedroom. I walked to her dressing table and took out the locked book from the bottom of the box again. The position was slightly changed. She had recorded something last night. Looking at this delicate little lock, I came up with 2 or 3 ways to open it, but I didn't do it. It was a bit hard to bear. Lying in bed, tossing and turning. More than 3 hours passed, and it was almost midnight. The key finally turned in the door lock outside. She came in, turned on the light. I pretended to be asleep and didn't move. Rong changed her clothes and took a shower. When she came back, she whispered Lao Yu. I wanted to respond, but I thought that she didn't want me to respond. Sure enough, she didn't make any sound, but opened the box on the dressing table and began to record something. My heart was like a cat's paw, and I wanted to get up and take a peek. I endured it again and again, and then I fell asleep and even had a dream. I dreamed that she shared her wonderful orange notebook with me, which was full of tips for having children. It made my heart warm, and I laughed. When I got up in the morning, she was dressing up. I asked softly, Rong, when did you come back last night? I was sleeping so soundly that I forgot to open the door for you. Who needs you to open the door? The more attentive you are, the more I think your motives are not pure. I walked over slowly and hugged her from behind. Rong, don't think too much. You are recovering from illness now. I look so unhuman. Rong twisted a few times and then stopped moving. She continued to fiddle with her small gold bar lipstick that had just arrived a few days ago. She muttered, "If you were a human being, you wouldn't give me those unpalatable things every day. I'm almost bleeding from your internal bleeding. I don't feel sorry for you." If you don't like it, I'll make home-cooked meals in the future. Okay, I want to eat smoothies tonight. This thing is cold. Does she really not want a child? I wanted to refuse, but the atmosphere finally eased, so I made a concession. Besides, she doesn't want to eat at home now, which is not a good sign. Okay? I'll do it for you today. I'll come back early to make it for you. Oh, by the way, when I was cleaning the room yesterday, I saw that you had an extra notebook. Why is it locked? Is there any secret? Rongrong's body moved, obviously, and then she broke away from my arms. You Rongjong, you peeked at my diary. I saw her face full of frost and sharp eyes, like a knife. I hurriedly explained. How could it be? Don't get excited. I'm just curious. Besides, it's locked. How can I peek? I'm not a locksmith. Get out. Amid Rongrong's roar, I came to the living room in my pajamas in embarrassment. This woman, every time she gets angry, she is like this, like a madman. After a while, Wu Rongrong rushed out aggressively with tears on her face. She threw the notebook in her hand on my face. Severe pain. Look, don't you want to see it? Mr. Yu, I've been with you for 7 years. Isn't it just to have a child? You're still so angry with me. Marrying you is the biggest mistake I've made in my life. You're invading my privacy. I want a divorce. It's so boring to live with a voyeur and beast like you. The orange notebook fell on the sofa and opened, and her unique, slender handwriting came to my face. I quickly closed the notebook and took it over. Rongrong, what are you doing? I'm just asking. I didn't say I wanted to see it. I really didn't think so. Don't cry. Don't be angry. Being angry is not good for your health. Wu Rongrong ignored me. I had to continue to apologize and reflect on my mistakes. I said all the good things, and even almost knelt down to her. It took more than half an hour for Wu Rongrong to put the notebook away. There will be no more of this in the future. Don't be a slut. Everyone has private space. Although we are husband and wife now, we need to respect each other more. I am still sick, so don't think about the child every day. If you push me too hard, we can get divorced at worst. Today is Saturday, and I almost broke all the herbal diet plans I planned for her. Forgot about pregnancy. I cooked according to her requirements like a criminal. She ate, and I watched. Humble.